Hello everybody again. Here we are with baby Tucker, and I've just come in to visit with him again, and I thought everybody else would like to come along. Um, we also have little blessing baby Cecily here. She is here to give me joy and hope, and I would like to change little Tucker's outfit. Maybe show his belly plate when it's on. Little mouse. We're going to put his little mouse up here for now. Wow, he is just so amazing every time I look at him. I'm going to take his little moccasins off. His bed is so soft, so soft. And here's his little passy. His bib. I'll put back in his little drawer. And I'm going to take these clothes off of little baby Tucker. He's a playful little boy, isn't he? He's awake and looking at his notebook. That's so sweet. Okay. I got to take his shirt off. There he is, Peekaboo Tucker. Peekaboo. I have another little toy for Tucker's room. Cecily can sit here also. And here's another toy that I've had for a while and never just the right baby for it. So we're going to bring out this little tiny elephant. It's a toy for little baby Tucker. So he can hold that and we can play with the elephant. There we go. Tucker loves him. Get him snuggles. That's so sweet. Okay, so I gotta take that toy right there. And take off his diaper. And I'm gonna have to give his belly plate some strings. Oh my gosh, look at him with that. Look at that little baby. Oh, he looks so precious with his belly button. Look at his tummy. Hi, baby. Hi. What a sweetheart. Okay. Let's see. Let's put a bib on. Just in case he drools. What a little sweetie. Oh my goodness, that's so cute. Oh, that's perfect. And then we will put on one of his diapers out of his bucket. These are so cute. They have little clouds and birds on them and little tiny hearts, and they say my hero. These are real neonatal intensive care baby diapers that are used in real hospitals on real babies that are really born that are this tiny. My first son, my third child, was only 3 pounds 8 ounces when he was born. He had gestational diabetes, so he was in the hospital for about 2 weeks and had to have just a tiny bit of steroids to get him going. He actually died in utero when he was in my stomach. And after they gave me creams to start to have contractions, baby didn't like it, and his heart raced and he lost his heartbeat, and the nurse went up in me with her hand and rubbed his chest and got his heart going again because the doctor wasn't there. And my son's head, I remember, fit right here in the palm of my hand. He was that tiny. So this little guy is Tucker, Andrew, and I think that's just amazing. Isn't he so cute? I love that little belly button. Right there. Yes, I do. Yes, I do, Tucker. Yeah, you're so sweet. Let's see if your little tiny shoes fit over here. This pair might be just a tad bit too small. I think I have another pair though, so let me check. This pair is just a little bit bigger. So I'm going to try this pair on him. Oops. And let's put that one over there. These I got when I first started collecting the reborns and I started getting the little tiny babies. Oh my goodness, no, he's got quite long feet, so neither one of those little walking shoes are going to fit him. I do have others. See if I can find a pair. That will fit. That's one of the little locks. Well, I'll come back to those. For now, we'll just put his little moccasins back on. I think there's a way that I can take these. Yeah, they're just sewed together right there. He's got long little feet, and these moccasins fit him just right. I just knew Tucker was going to come to me before I even got him. This summer, I got these little moccasins. We were camping. These are made from real leather, and it's a traditional leather creation, handmade in Tyendia, Ontario, Canada. As we go camping every year in the Thousand Islands, and if we can, we have passports and we go across the bridge and we go into Canada. And this is one of the gifts that I bought while over there in their shops. And they are perfect for this little Tucker baby. There they are. They perfectly fit him. There's his moccasins, so they were meant for Tucker. And I know that this blanket I got him is very big, but I'm still going to unwrap it and use it for him. Huge. Isn't it beautiful, the feathers? It's got two tones. I'm actually liking the back side of it right now for Tucker. Look at him in that. He is absolutely precious. My baby Tucker. Hi. And then he needs his little passy. And maybe he'll hold on his little whale to show you. See if I can get it in his hand. There he goes. He's going to hold it and bring it up to show everybody. His little whale. I get my sewing machine back out again and he could have this blanket. It would perfectly fit him. So while he's sitting there, I have this beautiful piece of sheep feather. Let's get him that. Okay. As I showed you yesterday, Cecily is a little girl that made this little blessing baby, and she had cancer at 6 years old. She's 11 years old now and doesn't have cancer anymore, but she has the scar on the side of her head above her ear to show where they had to take the tumor out. And she does lots of research and advocating for children with cancer. And she helped write this book with her friend Cosmo Amasio, and her name is Cecily Eklund. And the illustrations in this book are by Wendy Lamb. It is called The Kindness Coin. And they both signed the book, which is wonderful. And it is produced by the Ben Stellar Foundation, which helps kids with cancer. Once upon a time, there was a boy named Cosmo and a girl named Cecily. They were the best of friends and were always found together, going on adventures or dreaming up the next one. Sometimes they went on adventures alone. Cosmo went skydiving and Cecily flew in an airplane, but they always had the most fun when they were together. They went on many wonderful adventures, from flying a helicopter over their town to horseback riding across a river through the mountains. They learned to surf in a giant wave pool. They even got to cheer on the best hockey team at a game together. They both agreed that their favorite adventure was getting to meet and cuddle a penguin. They always had so much fun, but they both felt that maybe something was missing. It was a bright afternoon and the sun was warm, and Cecily and Cosmo were running over their favorite bridge and into the woods. They were laughing and talking and battling with each other. Stick swords, when suddenly Cecily noticed a small wooden chest just off the path in front of them. They had played in these woods so many times, but never had they seen this little chest before. They went to investigate, and it was a small and simple wooden box with an old-fashioned latch on the front, small enough to hold in one hand. And we found a treasure, exclaimed Cosmo as he picked it up. They opened the chest carefully, and inside the box was a little golden coin, and it was larger than a normal coin, but shined brightly. On the front of the coin was written, "Even small acts of kindness can make a big, big difference." Cosmo read it aloud when Cecily peeked over her shoulder, and as they turned the coin over to see the words, "Challenge accepted," the coin started to faintly glow. Challenge accepted. Oh my goodness, an adventure for Cecily and Cosmo. They turned back on the path and began walking towards the bridge with excitement, taking turns holding this golden coin. And they repeated the words over and over to each other, trying to figure out what they could possibly mean. The coin wasn't glowing anymore, and they thought maybe they had imagined it. A drop of water hit Cecily's cheek, and she looked up, and seeing Cosmo already had water running down his forehead. The sun had gone, and the gray clouds were starting to rain on them. They both shared laughing and ran through the rain, hiding underneath the playground equipment to stay dry. And in their hideaway underneath the twirly slide, they sat and tried to figure out what the coin meant. If kindness had so much power, they thought, what would happen if they started doing kind things? But they were only kids, and they could only do things on their own, only small things. They couldn't do big things on their own, only small things. Would small things really make a difference? The more they talked about it, the more they wanted to see if the words were true. They accepted the coin. They knew that the coin said, "Challenge accepted," so they were sure of one thing. They were going to take on this kindness challenge. But what could a 10-year-old and an 11-year-old do? They wondered. What if We just smile more?" Cecily asked. "Well, smiling is free," agreed Cosmo, and it was decided their first act of kindness was going to be making sure that they smiled at every person they met, and all of a sudden the coin began to faintly glow. It worked. Smiling at people did bring happiness to others. They began brainstorming other ways to spread kindness. They could only hold the door open for people and do chores for others without being asked. They could color happiness messages to leave all over town for people to find. But they were most excited about the idea of taking toys to the children's hospital. Toys for the children. Toys like this dolly that Cecily made, a blessing baby. Every time they decided on a new way to spread kindness, Cecily and Cosmo's coin would begin to glow. Challenge accepted. It grew brighter and brighter and brighter. And with every act of kindness, they got more excited to plan their next kindness challenge. Passing the coin back and forth, they agreed on the biggest idea yet, raising money for the Ben Stellar Foundation with a lemonade stand. They built their stand, made their signs, got all set up, and then they waited. To their excitement, people from all over the community came eager to help them spread more kindness. Lemonade for charity. Thank you for the support. Cosmo and Cecily were successful. Cosmo and Cecily quickly realized that doing kind things not only made other people happy, but also filled their hearts with joy. They also noticed that when they did kind things for others, it inspired other people to do kind things too. It was kind of like throwing a small pebble in the water. The ripple of even something so small would spread bigger and bigger all around it. Kindness. But most of all, the two friends discovered that there was something truly magical about kindness. The magic of kindness is a circle, just like their coin, because both the person being kind and the person who receives the kindness became happier. Kindness brings people together, and no matter how small the act of kindness or how small the person being kind is, it makes a very big difference. Kindness. There's Cecily and Cosmo. More kind words. Kindness for me is something that comes from within, something that is genuine and true. Those words describe Cecily perfectly. The displays of kindness from Cecily and Cosmo are incredible to witness. Raising money for a cure for cancer while battling that very same thing is remarkable. The strength, courage, and will from these two children is something we can all aspire to have. Evander Kane of the Edmonton Oilers. And they are a hockey team in Canada. That's pretty amazing that she got to meet them, and they both got hockey wear. How can you help? Go to the benstellarfoundation.com and you can donate or look at ideas on doing a fundraiser in your school. Start an awareness campaign on childhood cancer and help others learn about how to help. Use social media or other networks to promote this book and help us make a bestseller. So go online to the Ben Stellar Fund or just look up the Kindness Coin and purchase one, and it will help give donations to the Ben Stellar Foundation in care of Cecily and Cosmo. The Ben Stellar Foundation has raised over $2 million since early 2023 and has invested in magical experiences, medical equipment, research, and is helping to bring proton therapy, which is Canada's first, and much more. The research will be shared globally so that all patients diagnosed with cancer can benefit. Ultimately, we want to help cure as many cancers as possible. Kindness will help us do that. The Ben Stellar Foundation. And here's also a bookmark that Cecily sent with their beautiful pictures in it. Oh, isn't this cute? Look at this one. Like she's holding down and he's holding up. That's so cute. Just go to Simply Cecily Rose or at Courageous Cosmo. Challenge accepted. Help kindness glow. Authors are Cosmo and Cecily, are brain cancer warriors and best friends. Cosmo is age 11, likes hockey, animals, adventures, and building Lego. And Cecily, age 10, likes hockey, Mario Kart, drawing, and spending time with her friends. Wendy, our amazing illustrator, likes hockey, drawing, and food. This is so cute, the pictures of them. And these are all the special thanks. Special thanks to our moms and families for always believing in us and making our dreams come true. Aswaf Mawaf for inspiring and supporting us and helping us create this book. Evander Kane, the reason we met, for loving us and giving us amazing experiences. Leandra Sato, Evan Bouchard, Zach Hyman, and Matthias Eklam for your kind words of kindness. Sarah McLeod for being an incredible supporter and friend. Cassie Campbell Pasca for your words of encouragement and love. The Edmonton Oilers, Tim Shipton for everything they have done. Wendy Lamb for your time, laughter, and wonderful illustrations. And Ben Steller, who reminds us of the biggest amount of love and kindness comes in smallest of packages. Here is a fun coloring page for you to color and share your message of kindness in your own community. Share on social media. Follow BSF links on BSF website and tag at Ben Steller Foundation using hashtag BSF Kindness Wins. Post your coloring image at benstellerfoundation.com. All images submitted at Ben Steller Foundation will be entered for a prize. We are kinder together. Cecily and Cosmo's Kindness Challenge. The Ben Steller Foundation, a registered Canadian charity, is dedicated to helping families with children battling cancer, particularly glioblastoma and other types of cancer. The foundation focuses on 4 main pillars, which include creating magical experiences for children, purchasing medical equipment for those in need, venture philanthropy, and investing in research and potential cures for cancer. The Ben Steller Foundation. Tag along with Cecil and Cosmo as they go on an incredible adventure, finding a magical coin and unlocking the secret of what really matters. Published by the Ben Steller Foundation. Beautiful. Thank you very much, Cecily, for your help in research for cancer and helping other children, for providing these beautiful blessing babies to children in the cancer hospital. And thank you so much, Kathy, for this beautiful little baby boy. He is absolutely amazing. Seeing him in person is astounding. His pictures were beautiful. This whole box opening is beautiful. I just want to say thank you. And we'll be back with more videos and more adventures. And don't forget, everybody, spread kindness. And for Bonnie at Bonnie's, don't forget to eat some chocolate today. So we'll be back with more videos. And thank you for coming along as we read this story about Cecily and Cosmo. Bye, everybody.